The contrast between the United States and Venezuela is brutal, undeniable, and unquestionable. While the U.S. maintains the world's largest military budget, $850 billion by 2025, Venezuela faces severe economic restrictions, structural crisis, and aged equipment. The disparity is not only in the numbers or quantities of troops. It is in the ability to design power globally, to control the skies, the oceans, and the territory with technological and operational accuracy. Each American aircraft carrier that cuts the ocean, every F-35 hunting that takes off in perfect formation, every surveillance drone that collects information reinforces absolute superiority. Venezuela has troops and weapons, but there is no way to compete in reach, technology, training, or logistics. The difference is overwhelming, brutal, and American. It is impossible to ignore the contrast. The U.S. opens with surgical accuracy, advanced intelligence, global coordination, and impeccable maintenance. American logistics ensures that each unit is equipped, supplied, and ready for any scenario, while Venezuela struggles to maintain basic equipment working. Each radar, each communication system, each ship, each hunt reinforces American superiority. The difference is not only technical, but strategic, operational, and structural. Each second reinforces the same message. The difference is brutal. The difference is overwhelming. The difference is American. No regional force has the ability to rival. Each American operation demonstrates that superiority is not optional. It is a tangible and consolidated reality. Each movement, each exercise, and each demonstration of strength confirms supremacy. Venezuela has courage but has no means. The difference is clear, overwhelming, and absolute. The military budget of the United States ensures advantages that no regional force can match. Billions are invested in air, naval, and terrestrial forces, intelligence, surveillance, technological research, and advanced weapons development. Venezuela, on the other hand, operates with limited resources, facing economic crises, international sanctions, and technological lag. American superiority is visible not only in the amount of equipment, but in its quality, operability, and quick replacement capacity. Each American aircraft carrier is equipped with precision missile launch systems, combat aircraft, full hangars, advanced radar systems, and ability to support prolonged operations at any ocean in the world. Each American airbase ensures continuous maintenance, constant training, and global coordination. Venezuela cannot follow this pace. Its fighters, frigates, and anti-aircraft systems are insufficient in the face of American technology, and equipment replacement is slow or non-existent. American logistics allows you to displace troops, vehicles, and weapons to any point on the planet in a matter of hours, ensuring full readiness in all scenarios. Regular training, joint exercises, and advanced maintenance ensure that each unit is ready for any scenario. Each comparative chart, each base map, and each operational record reinforces absolute inequality. The American force is not just about numbers, but operational capacity, strategic reach, advanced intelligence, superior training, and impeccable coordination. Venezuela has courage, but has no means to compete. The difference is overwhelming, brutal, and American. Each operation, each movement, and each exercise confirms the unquestionable superiority. The United States Navy represents the apex of global naval power. With 11 nuclear aircraft carrier, 70 submarines, and destroyers equipped with Tomahawk missiles, the U.S. maintains absolute mastery over the oceans. Each maneuver is executed accurately, each missile release is calculated, and each patrol is monitored by satellites and drones, ensuring full control of sea routes. Venezuela, in contrast, has some old frigates, worn corvettes, and limited sea operation capacity. American superiority is not limited to quantity, but technology, reach, experience, and operational coordination. Each American aircraft carrier is a floating fortress, capable of projecting strength in any region of the planet, with a simultaneous launching capacity of dozens of missiles and operating state-of-the-art fighters. Nuclear submarines ensure invisible presence and strategic attack power, making any vulnerable and detectable opposing movement. Venezuelan ships, even in operation, cannot approach in reach, technology, or operational resistance. The ocean becomes the scene of American supremacy. Any threat is detected, monitored, and neutralized before approaching. Each American frigate, each destroyer, and each submarine reinforces that the difference between the two forces is unsurpassed. Naval superiority guarantees not only defense but projection of strength, global domain, and ability to react quickly to any conflict. Each maneuver, each missile release, and each patrol reinforces reality. The difference is brutal, overwhelming, and American. United States air superiority is absolute and undeniable. The U.S. opens F-22, F-35 fighters, B-2 Spirit and B-52 strategic bombers, stealth aircraft with global attack capacity, invisible to adversary radars, with strategic range and surgical accuracy. Venezuela maintains Sukhoi Su-30 fighters, many of them inoperative for lack of maintenance, spare parts, and fuel. The difference is not only in quantity, but in quality, technology, reach, and coordination capacity for simultaneous air operations. Each F-35 that takes off ensures airspace control. Each B-2 Spirit that flew a strategic basis demonstrates global reach and accurate destruction capacity. Satellites, drones, and electronic surveillance systems complement the network, providing continuous intelligence and instant response capacity. Venezuela, as much as it tries, cannot keep its fighters in ideal conditions and has no complete air coverage. Each second in the sky highlights American superiority. Each operation reinforces that any confrontation would be unequal. Airspace domain ensures preventive attack, strategic defense, and tactical superiority. Venezuela has courage and effort, but has no technology, reach, training, or operational integration to challenge the U.S. The difference is clear, overwhelming, brutal, and American, and is evident every second of air operation. Each combat simulation and in each military exercise, the American anti-aircraft defense combines state-of-the-art radar technology, long-range missile interceptors, surveillance satellites, and drones that provide real-time intelligence. Each threat detected is tracked, analyzed, and neutralized before it reaches its target. Venezuela has S-300 systems in a limited and with poor maintenance, unable to face American superiority. Each American radar monitors vast areas. Each interceptor eliminates threats to long distances, and each drone collects essential data for operating planning. Drones and satellites guarantee global coverage, allowing to anticipate adversary movements and neutralize attacks before they occur. Technology defines the battlefield and puts the U.S. in an absolute advantage position. Each interception, each missile release, each operation reinforces the structural and technological difference. Venezuela cannot maintain continuous operation of its systems and is at a complete disadvantage. Modern war depends on intelligence, reach, coordination, and technology. The U.S. dominate all aspects simultaneously. Every second of American defense highlights supremacy and the brutal, overwhelming, and American difference. The United States Army is a global force of incomparable magnitude. With 1.3 million active soldiers, state-of-the-art armored vehicles, advanced helicopters, precise artillery, and logistics capable of sustaining prolonged operations on any continent. Each unit is trained for coordinated operations, integration with air, naval, and intelligence, and ready to act in multiple scenarios simultaneously. Venezuela has 120,000 active soldiers and 200,000 militiamen, many with limited training, old equipment, and scarce resources. The difference is not only in the amount of troops, but in the capacity for movement, maintenance, integration, and operational reach. Each American division is able to design strength at great distances, support prolonged combat, and operate with state-of-the-art technology, while Venezuela faces structural restrictions that limit any strategic mobility. American logistics ensures that each armored, each helicopter, each unit is supplied and operational, while Venezuela struggles to maintain active basic forces. Continuous training, international exercises, and operational experience consolidate the American advantage at all levels. Each movement, each maneuver, and each exercise proves that superiority is absolute, overwhelming, and American. The difference is not just numerical, technological, operational, and strategic. No regional force has the ability to rival. Each second reinforces reality. The difference is brutal, overwhelming, and American. Each operation demonstrates that the American force is not only superior, it is insurmountable, consolidated, and definitive. Venezuela may resist locally, but will not challenge global power. American dominance in drones and technological war redefines the battlefield. Surveillance, attack, and interception drones allow global recognition. Real-time data collection and destruction needs targets without exposing human troops. The U.S. has systems capable of operating simultaneously on multiple continents, ensuring intelligence, attack, and continuous monitoring. Venezuela has limited drones, restricted range, and reduced capacity for destruction, unable to compete in any modern combat scenario. Each American operation is accurately planned, Each drone is integrated with satellites, radars, and field intelligence, allowing rapid and deadly decisions. Modern war depends on reach, technology, integration, and accuracy. The U.S. dominate all these aspects simultaneously. Every second of American air surveillance reinforces the difference in capacity and strategic control. Each American drone release proves absolute superiority. Venezuela faces limitations that make any unequal and ineffective technological confrontation. The disparity between the forces is evident. The U.S. has a global reaction capacity and surgical destruction, while Venezuela can barely support local operations. The difference is overwhelming, brutal, and American, proving that technology and intelligence are decisive in modern military supremacy. The United States has a global strategic reach, capable of projecting strength on any continent simultaneously, with international bases, constantly moving naval fleet, fighters and long-range bombers, advanced logistics and real-time intelligence. The U.S. maintains an immediate response to any threat, any ocean, on any border. Venezuela operates narrowly in nearby national and borders, with no projection capacity beyond the Caribbean. Each strategic map highlights the structural difference. The U.S. can displace troops, vehicles, and weapons in a matter of hours, while Venezuela depends on limited resources and precarious infrastructure. American superiority is absolute, structural, and operational. Each exercise, each simulated operation, and each demonstration of capacity reinforces that Venezuela has no means of competing. The American reach ensures control of airspace, sea, and strategic territories, while Venezuela faces logistics and technological limitations. The difference is not just material, strategic, operational, and technological. Every second confirms the reality. The difference is brutal, overwhelming, and American. Each U.S. operation reinforces global supremacy, consolidating its position as unparalleled military power. Numerical and visual comparisons reinforce American superiority clearly and unequivocally. Military budget, number of troops, naval fleet, aircraft, missiles, and strategic equipment highlight the absolute disparity. Infographics detail the global reach of the U.S., showing power projection in any ocean and continent, while Venezuela has operations limited to areas near its territory. American military exercises demonstrate integration between air, sea, land, and technology, with impeccable coordination and advanced communication, while Venezuela displays obsolete equipment, limited maintenance, and reduced operational capacity. Each data, each chart, and each simulation reinforces that any confrontation would be unequal. The difference is not only numerical, structural, and strategic, consolidating American supremacy. No regional force has the means to compete in reach, technology, operational integration, and strategic intelligence. Each American operation shows that the global pattern of military power is defined by the U.S., and Venezuela has no resources or capacity to rival. The difference is brutal, overwhelming, and American, and every second of comparison confirms absolute supremacy. American superiority is clear, absolute, and unquestionable. Each aircraft carrier, F-35 hunting, strategic bomber, drone, or satellite reaffirms the technological, strategic, and logistics power of the United States. Venezuela may resist locally, but has no resources, training, or technology to challenge global superpower. Each military exercise, each operation, each demonstration of strength proves that the difference is not only numerical, but structural, operational, and technological. American domain is consolidated, global, and relentless. Each aircraft carrier maneuver, every hunting takeoff, and each troop movement reinforces that superiority is absolute. Venezuela faces limitations that make any confrontation unequal and virtually impossible to balance. The disparity is evident at all levels: budget, technology, reach, training, and operational integration. Each second reinforces the same message. The difference is brutal, overwhelming, and American. The United States defines the global pattern of military power, and Venezuela has no means of competing. American supremacy is undeniable, absolute, consolidated, and insurmountable. U.S. victory is inevitable, clear, and definitive, leaving any resistance limited to rhetoric and theory. The difference is overwhelming. The difference is brutal. The difference is American.